finding the domain and range from the graph, and we're going to use interval notation. If we're finding domain, we're talking about our x's, and the numbers in our answer are going to come off the x-axis. If we're finding range, we're talking about the y's, and the answers, the numbers in our answer are going to come right off the y-axis. So let's start with the domain, moving from left to right. The furthest left I can go is -6. Then I start moving to the right, and then I reach to the right at -4. Then I have to lift my pencil. I'm back on the graph. When I'm back at -2, I continue, and the furthest I can move right on the graph is 1. I'm not thinking about the coordinates, I'm only looking at the x-axis. So from -6 until I get to -4, again, right off the x-axis, I'm on the graph. So this is going to be parenthesis -6 through -4 parenthesis, then union to put another piece with it. Then I'm going to start again. Okay, I'm on the graph right here through here. So looking at just the x-axis, see how I'm on the graph from -2 through 1. And at -2, I'm on the graph, so it's a bracket. And then I have my -2 through as far right as I'm ever going to go is going to be at 1. And at 1, I'm not actually on the graph. I'm going to reach to the right at 0.999999, but never 1, so parenthesis. Okay, so now for the range, I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of those for a second so we're not staring at those anymore. For the range, it's how low to how high. You want to list your numbers from least to greatest. So the lowest we ever are on this graph, all of these points that are on the graph, the lowest I can be is right here. Now when I'm down at -5, I'm not on the graph, but when I'm down at -4.999999, I am on the graph. So it's a height there, -5. Now, I might get nervous right here, but see how at a height of -3, I'm on the graph? I am not on the graph there, but I am on the graph there. So I don't need to leave out the number -3 because I'm still on the graph. I keep going up. See how I'm still on the graph? I happen to be on the graph in 2 spots. I'm still on the graph. I'm still on the graph. But now instead of being on the graph at 2 spots, I'm now only on the graph at 1 spot. I keep going up, and the highest I'm ever going to get to is 4. But once I reach 4, I'm no longer on the graph. So this is going to be parenthesis. The lowest I can go is not quite -5 through, and I can get up to a height of 4 and then leave out 4.